on the KXI network. Let me know if you guys see it.
All right. Not yet.
But we are live.
Are we?
Yeah, I clicked the live button.
Okay, well, let me just refresh the.
Now we wait.
Twizy.
Why is it not coming out? This is bullshit.
Check your profile.
Yeah, it's there. I'm looking at it. It's saying we're live. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see YouTube. Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
Yikes. That's scary. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. So why are we not live on?
So I've been eating my face off on YouTube the whole time.
That's
On
crazy.
the whole time? I think I figured it out. Let me see something.
Cash got me licking my fingers on stream. God dang.
That's
You licking your fingers, bro. No, that was
God.
before you went live, though.
Okay.
Let me
Hey,
see
what up,
something.
Tony?
Tony's here.
Yeah.
We're trying to go live on Twitch. It's not working. Oh, wait a minute. I think I fixed it. Wait a minute. I think I fixed it. We should be live. Let's see. Double check. Double check, Jay. Double check.
I am. I'm literally spamming refresh.
It should be there.
Nothing yet.
We should be live.
Live and should be live are two different things. Oh, we are now live.
Let's go. So yeah, I had to refresh the page. I had to refresh the thing in Restream because it's the first time in a long time since we've used KXI Network in Restream. So I think that's why I had to go in there and refresh it.
Got you.
But anyways, guys, welcome to Gamer Actual, your weekly deep dive in the biggest news in gaming. You can find us on all major podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, with a visual version of this podcast being available on youtube.com at Gamer Actual. This podcast is also a part of the KXI Network. We're also live on the KXI Network. To find out more about all our offerings, check out the show notes. Now, for tonight's episode, Actual Gamers, we're talking about the PSN Network outage. We're also talking about more stuff about Dragon Age, the Veil Guard, unfortunately, and a bunch of other gaming news. So let's get into it. Now, with all that said, I'm your host, Cash. And tonight, I got the homie Heartless and the one and only Joe J. Fellas, what's good? What's popping? How y'all doing?
Yo,
Bro,
everybody,
I'm
what's
getting
good?
better. I'm getting better. I no script, by the way. That was no scripts at all.
Oh, yeah? Proud of you.
Thank you.
Give this man a cookie.
I need one, bro. Hey, yo, Tony, welcome in, bro. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Tony.
So
yeah,
while we do
chilling,
that, so guys, what you guys been up to before we get into the main stuff?
All right, let's see on it.
Hold up, Cash. What is that you're drinking? First of all,
so this is pineapple and ginger juice,
bro. I'm drinking Tropic Blend Juice Mix.
Yeah,
V8 juice mix.
No, V8 Splash is not really juice though. You need to get on this natural juice kick, bro.
What are you drinking that out of? That looks nice in that cup.
Oh, it's the KXI glass. Well, while I wear my KXI hat,
it's so cringe. I love it though.
I know exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. You're not sneaky, Heartless.
Yeah. Listen. I'm not trying to be sneaky right now, but you and I are actually wearing the same thing at the same time. Just saying.
Oh, where
this is like the Ginyu Force.
True.
Like, oh yeah, but your avatar is also
Cash.
Exactly.
Cash, which member of the Ginyu Force are you?
Bro, we need to all get the same exact one.
I don't know.
Like Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts.
Bro, wouldn't it be dope if we actually met up and we were wearing the Ginyu Force costume?
Yo,
I ain't wearing a Speedo for nothing.
No, that'd be funny as fuck, though.
For nothing.
I'd say Jace, but I don't like Jace, bro. But
Yeah, that's what I.
Jace is kind of a punk, bro. He got sunned by
They're all
Vegeta.
punks. They're
Yeah.
all punks.
No, they got sunned by Goku. Jace got sunned by
Yeah,
Goku.
they're all punks, man. But they're
They
funny
I mean,
are.
though.
what you doing to Goku,
They're
Gash? Let's be
funny.
real.
Let's be real. Facts, though.
Let's be real. You get one shotted, straight
Speaking of
knockout.
Goku, have you guys seen the Crocs? The Vegeta Crocs?
Vegeta Crocs.
There are
No?
Vegeta Crocs, bro. I promise you, bro. It's
Bro,
wild.
at the Foot Locker down by me, they actually have an entire Croc section. You can get anime Crocs, you can get Spider-Man Crocs, you can get all the Crocs.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up for you guys right now. The Vegeta Crocs is wild. That's the Vegeta Crocs, guys.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Bruh. Nah, I'm good.
I'm fine. Pass.
That is the Vegeta Crocs, chat.
I'm good. Listen.
I low key would wear it.
It's for somebody out there, man.
Just not you.
Not me.
I low key would wear it. I low key would wear that shit.
Got you.
My sister told me when she sees somebody wearing Crocs in public, she thinks of them as somebody who's given up on life.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy? That's partially one of the reasons why I stopped wearing mine. I started to hate seeing people wearing them. It's like, the fuck are you guys? Why are you wearing Crocs? Like, what is this? And then I started questioning myself. Why the fuck am I wearing Crocs?
This man started questioning. He's like, why do women don't talk to me no more? What is it?
I mean, I'm a married man, heartless. I don't care about that anymore. You know, I gotta check if she's watching. You know.
Well,
Get
listen,
that ground
just because you're married, don't mean you can't question why the interest has been lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, is this a gaming podcast or a dating podcast? What's happening?
I'm saying, bro.
You're bringing up a good point, Jay. This is now a good time to let you guys know. These are the kind of conversations you can check out on KXI After Dark, coming soon to a network near you.
Fact. Now, with all that said, guys, Heartless, why don't you hit the people with all the games that came out this week?
Okay, guys, listen, I'm gonna let you guys know the truth. A lot of the games that have been coming out in recent weeks are kind of trash looking. They look like mobile games, but we have a few. I think we managed to get 5 this week that might be worth checking out for everybody. So the first one came out on February 4th. Actually, 3 of them came out on February 4th. The first one, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which if you guys don't know, we had Thick Flair on the show a few weeks ago doing the games draft with us. And this was one of his first picks, if I'm not mistaken. And it was reviewing really good on a Metacritic. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is an open world action RPG played from the first person perspective, set in the year 1403 Bohemia during a civil war. Players take on the role of a blacksmith's son caught in the conflict against King Sigismund's forces, whatever that is. The game world is twice as large as its predecessor. The game's world is twice as large as its predecessors, featuring 2 distinct regions: the natural landscapes of Bohemian Paradise and the historically accurate city of Kutna Hora, a major. Bro, I almost thought I said Kunta. A major medieval economic hub. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 dropped for the PC, the Switch, Xbox Series S and X, and PlayStation 5. The next game we got that came out also on February 4th is Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting. Okay, wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it came out for Xbox.
It came out for Xbox. Okay, so this came out a few months ago. This is obviously the Capcom collection with a bunch of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. What do we got on there? X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom 2, Age of Heroes. What else we got on there? The Punisher. Do we have a list?
Yeah, the Punisher beat 'em up game. The Punisher
beat 'em up game. There's a couple X-Men versus Street Fighter. Is there 2 of them?
I think one. I think there's only one X-Men versus Street Fighter, and then there's War of the Gems. I think is also on there.
Yep. I actually want to get you guys the whole list.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave you guys without pivotal information.
I'm actually excited. What I kind of bummed out about is,
by the way, just saying.
Huh?
I own it.
I know you own it. But what makes me kind of bummed out about this entire thing is, even though they did this, the game has no crossplay. Like, in this day and age, I feel like a lot of these games should just like if you're gonna remaster a game, crossplay should be just like a given. You don't think so?
I
Mhm.
agree for sure. For sure. Okay. So you got X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Wow, there's so many different variations of the same exact game. Marvel versus Capcom Clash of Superheroes. Oh my god, this is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes, which is obviously the classic that everybody loves. And we also have the Punisher beat 'em up game. I think this is a purchase well worth having, except unless you are really competitive. Justin Wong is the number one player on the leaderboards
Bro, he's like the boogeyman of
for
this game.
every
Like
game on the collection.
people keep meeting him in the in online rank matches, bro, and he's just absolutely wiping the floor with people.
No boy.
Imagine, bro, every time you go online, you fight Justin Wong.
Not no, but you got to hear me out though. Not just for one of the games in the collection,
All of
for
them.
every single game, he is the number one person on the leaderboard. The game released the 4th. He
Mhm.
already took over all of the Xbox leaderboards. Anyways, guys, on to the next game.
That's insanity,
The
bro.
last game to release in our list of games on February 4th is Rogue Waters. Rogue Waters is a tactical turn-based roguelite in a cursed pirate world. Build a fierce crew from rogues and form alliances with mythical creatures as you navigate an ever-changing world and master combat on land and sea. The crew and the Kraken await your command. Will you heed the call? This released for PC. I don't know if you guys are into that kind of stuff, but definitely check it out.
What kind of game is it?
It's a rogue light. You know
It's a
how
rogue
everything's a
light.
rogue light. It's probably a rogue like light.
Yeah, so because I would consider Jedi Survivor kind of like a roguelite.
Yeah,
That
no,
makes sense.
it's like a rogue like. Anyways, next game on the list, February 5th, we
Oh,
have
so it's
Rift.
like a turn-based thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a turn-based game.
Wait, how's
What?
Jedi Survivor a roguelike?
Not roguelike, sorry, Souls likes. My bad. I said
Oh,
roguelike. Yeah, I
okay.
misspoke.
No, you chat. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Even being on this podcast, I still don't fully understand what a roguelike means. Uh,
It's a like a game where either the levels are procedural and you keep doing it over and over
Over and over
again.
again, and you get better at it every time you
Yeah.
basically
so like the original
relearn.
Super Mario Brothers is a roguelike.
No, because it doesn't change. It's not
Mhm.
procedural. Nothing changes every time you
Mhm.
play the game. It's the same kind of. It's like Mario is scripted. Like everything in Mario is scripted, pretty much. Like you're gonna encounter the same
Wait,
enemies,
so
the
in
same spot.
roguelike, the levels change.
The levels kind of change.
They're
The
procedural.
environment doesn't
Yeah.
change, but sometimes the I guess you could say the enemies switch up and change up and all that stuff.
Yeah, the thing is there's no like permanent progression in
Mm-hmm.
roguelike games. Unless it's like maybe like you get some games you get to like keep a weapon from your last run or
Run,
you
yeah.
keep an upgrade or something. But other than that, there's no permanent progression, whether it be
Which is why I
story or
want us to
something
play
else.
the TMNT game. That's the only rogue light I would probably play with. Or
Mhm.
play because I can play with friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Sorry, Heartless. You were saying
No, I was saying the next game on the list, February 5th, Rift of the Necro Dancer. The Necro Dancer is back in a brand new rhythm game spin-off. Help Cadence navigate the modern world while repairing the rifts that have torn her life apart. Do
this pretty much
rhythmic
Dance Dance Revolution.
that's what I kind of figured. Are you gonna put it on screen?
Yes.
Do rhythmic battle via rift mode, mini games, and boss battles, all to the beat of the brand new soundtrack from Danny Bernowski and friends. This game dropped on PC, Switch, Xbox S, X, and Xbox One, as well as the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Stay tuned. You might catch this game coming out in the arcade
It's
near
more
you.
Guitar Hero. But I take that back. This is more Guitar Hero.
Let me see real quick before I announce. Oh my
I've
god.
never been into these games.
This is like the Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy.
It looks like it does.
Mixed with Guitar
Kinda.
Hero.
But you want to hear something crazy? I like this this art style though. I would love to see like an intense like adventure, like a story in this
A
art style.
KXI adventure.
Yeah, pretty
Uh,
much. But you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm good.
No, but you've never like seeing like just like extra cartoonish characters, but like in like serious situations.
No, not really.
I think it's a crazy juxtaposition, bro. Like people will take them, they will underestimate them until you actually see them in
kind of
like fight scenes and stuff like that.
it's kind of like when Andrew Garfield did that Sesame Street special. I'm like, bro, why?
Wait, what?
You didn't see
Andrew
that?
Garfield did Sesame Street?
He did a Sesame Street special, yeah, where they talk about grief and losing a loved one. I'm like, God damn, why am I crying to Sesame Street right now? Anyways, the last game on the list, February.
Oh, we lost Heartless.
Is Heartless gone? What just happened?
He got sucked into the void.
No, I've been here. I've been here the whole time though. I didn't.
Okay, start over.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. February 6th, we had Big Helmet Heroes. Throw yourself into an epic 3D beat 'em up adventure with adorable knights full of surprising
show this
worlds
one.
and situations. Grab your buddy and play in 2-player co-op to save the princess. God, what? But this is only the beginning. This game drops on PC, Switch, Xbox, S, X, and One, as well as PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4.
This game looks pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty like cozy.
Mm-hmm. This is something we could definitely play for like community night.
I thought you were gonna say for like 5 minutes.
No, this looks like a cool like co-op
Yeah.
experience.
It's definitely a cool like we just did a Street Fighter tournament and we're stressed and we just want to relax and breathe.
Oh, there's multiple characters that
Yeah,
okay.
no, bro. Jay, you know what? I'm with you on this. I want to play this shit.
I would play this.
I would play the hell out of this shit.
It reminds me of like Overcooked in a way, the style.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you ever played Overcooked. There's boss fights? Nah.
No,
Put
we
me
playing
in,
this,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
We're
we're playing this.
Jay, this is
Yep.
this is gonna be at one of our co-op stream nights games, bro.
Got you. Yep. See, I'll play this. I won't play Resident Evil with y'all, but I'll play this.
Nah, this is a boss fight, bro.
Look at the
This
boss.
is a legit boss. Nah, this is sick.
And there's humor. Okay. I'm actually very curious about this. It's only on PS5?
No,
Dang.
no, it's on everything. It's on everything.
It's on everything, but you know how PS5 does their stuff already.
Yeah.
You know how they do their thing. I'm
Yeah,
looking
that's the
forward to it.
only thing that would not make me play. If it's only on PS5, yeah.
I hope it has crossplay though, because I would like to be able to play with friends that are on other platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if I'm gonna stream this, it would definitely have to be on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sent y'all the thingy. I totally forgot about that, guys. My bad. We should have done that before though.
True.
It's all good though. Give us a second, chat. This is our first time on this new platform, so bear with us a little bit. What in the heck?
Yo.
I'm just trying to accept mine. What the heck? Well, it's not coming up for me, so I'm not really sure why.
I'm gonna invite. I know what to do. I sent you an invite.
I didn't get it.
I just sent it, man. Breathe. Refresh the page and breathe.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna refresh it.
Is quick question. The shared chat feature automatic?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be live for it to go work though.
Yeah.
No, I was just curious. Yeah.
It's cool though, because let's just say you are live right now, your chat would be blending in with this chat and vice versa.
Yeah, we merged.
Yeah, me and Cash did it one time.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's go pending. Sorry, guys. I have to re-invite myself because it came up on my phone. I think that's probably why that's happening. It came up on my phone,
Oh.
so I have to close my phone and then resend it to myself. That's stupid. Why would you do that? So because it came up to my phone on my phone, it's not showing up on the browser. Wow. You want to know something crazy? I just hopped in. I just clicked on guest star in Twitch without getting the invite, and it just booted me up right in here. But I'm not in here, am I?
Doesn't seem so.
This is ridiculously weird and annoying. It says I'm here though. It says I'm here. It says I'm here, guys.
It's crazy. Bellows PC about to be much more powerful than Cash's PC.
I mean, this is what it. Ah, no. Guess what, Harless?
What?
Would never guess what just happened. Since I'm still signed into KXI.
Just this motherfucker.
I'm still signed into KXI. So when I went in there just now, I went in there with the KXI thing. It's fine. I fixed it though. Too much tabs. We good now. We good now. We in here.
We in there?
Yeah. So notify followers. There we go. All right, we're good to go. My bad. Sorry for the delay, chat. Now, guys, let's get into our main topics. I'm not singing it. Main topics.
Oh my god.
So, in tonight's main topic, we might have to edit that part out, that whole little session. But now PSN network was down, and it's now since been. Oh, appreciate the sub, Jay with the sub. Let's go. All right, so PSN was down for roughly 24 hours, and with no real word from PlayStation explaining actually what happened outside of them acknowledging the servers being down. This is also not the first time they've had issues like this, but this is definitely the first time they've had it for this long, right? And it's raising a lot of concerns with fans, like what exactly happened. Like nobody knows exactly what transpired. Was this like a DDoS attack or was it a hack? No one really knows. Um, what do you guys think that PlayStation will address this at some point, or do you think they'll sweep it under the rug and pretend like nothing happened? One of the things that they did though, I think they offered like a 5-day compensation for people who didn't get to play their games this weekend. But do you think people deserve more? Jay, I'll start with you.
Yeah, people do deserve more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always feel like unexplained server downtimes
Mm-hmm.
just feel icky as a consumer. Especially, I like there are people who took time off work to play the Monster Hunter Wilds beta.
And then they couldn't get
Imagine
it.
they couldn't get it for like mad long. Imagine taking time off work
Bro.
I feel like some sort of compensation and explanation needs to
Yeah, explanation for sure.
yeah.
Because Nobody really
Yeah.
knows. Like the last time they suffered like a major like hack situation, a lot of people information went out, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what happened, and they're just trying to figure out one where the leak came from,
Hmm.
or where this hack came from, or this again, it was probably just a DDoS situation. I don't. It's just a weird thing because now everybody just left wondering what's
Right.
happening. Heartless, what about you?
Fun fact: do you guys know what the longest PSN outage is?
No,
23 days.
23 days PSN outage. When was this?
2011, I think. Let me go look this up.
Hmm.
Uh,
So PS3. What is
Hmm.
that?
yeah, April of 2011, it was down for 23 days.
Damn,
Security breached by hackers.
I don't remember it being that long.
They
But then
grabbed
again,
user data of 77 million subscribers. Wow.
Wow.
that's insane. Okay, so but this is, I guess, this is the second longest then.
This is the second longest since then,
Hmm.
yes. This is the
That's
second
crazy.
longest. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, that is insane. So following the outage, Krispy Kreme was actually giving away free donuts to anybody who was affected by this.
Yeah, Krispy
No,
Kreme donuts. Oh my
some of the
god.
best donuts, bro. You know, when
Yo,
I discovered Krispy Kreme is when I think I went to Toronto. It was my first time going to Toronto. That's when
yeah,
that was my first experience with Krispy Kreme donuts, bro. Those things were delicious.
yeah, they're crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, so how I discovered Krispy Kreme was I've always heard about them, but I've
Mhm.
never actually tried them. I was in Manhattan one time.
Oh, you went to the one in Manhattan?
No, I didn't go there. I
Mm,
was just walking
passing.
around. I think I went to like the Nintendo store or something, and I was just like walking around, and I saw the line. I saw before I saw the shop. I
Mhm.
saw a line wrapping around the building, basically.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I was curious. I'm like, where does this lead to? What the fuck is going on?
On 42nd, right?
And yep. And when I followed the line, I saw it was Krispy Kreme. People are lined up for donuts,
Oh no, for sure, for sure.
and I'm like, no way. This gotta be like the best donut in the world or some shit. So I tried it for myself. I didn't go to that one. I
Mhm.
went to the one in
Pe-
Astoria.
oh, okay.
Astoria, because there's no
Oh,
line.
Astoria has one.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
just
know that.
go right in and out. And I bought a box actually of assorted,
Mhm.
and that
He ate the
shit
whole
didn't
box.
last a week.
Bro, it's heartless, heartless. It's
It took
heaven in a roll, bro. I'm not even
I
joking.
had a Krispy Kreme donut or cream donut one time actually. When I was a kid, one of my teachers was I think they were from the South, said he knew about it,
Mhm.
but Krispy
uh,
Kreme had finally had a location up close to us,
Yeah.
so they wanted to celebrate and they bought a bunch of donuts to celebrate. Which is why it's funny you said that the first time you had it was in Canada. I'm like, how the hell did Canada get it? And it's not even that popular around here,
Mhm.
right.
but they're delicious.
Yeah. I think it's more um recognizable in Canada. I feel like it's not because it's not that prevalent here. Not that well, from my experience. Like it's harder to find a Krispy. You can find a Dunkin' Donuts every other block. It's kind of harder to find Krispy Kreme donuts. You know what I mean? There's one on 42nd, and I remember there's one in Penn Station because I remember going to the one in Penn Station too. So there's one down there, but
Mhm.
it's just like a little boutique in the station. But bro, trust me, Krispy Kreme is one of the best donuts I've ever had, bro. But yeah, let's switch things up for a little bit. With the overall situation with PlayStation, one thing that sparked, I don't know if this actually happened, but I know people were not able to, I guess, partake in these this week's events. They had a bunch of online events this week. One being Helldivers had an event. Of course, there was Monster Hunter, and I think Double XP weekend for Call of Duty for all the Call of Duty
Yikes.
fans out there. So they got a lot of people miss out on just getting to play their games. I've heard rumblings that some offline games, I'm not sure, but quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. I feel like some online games were unavailable, which is kind of sucky if you think about it. Like, why would an offline game, a game that you don't need online for, would not be playable, right?
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
Like which ones? Do you know what like
Offline, were there any offline games affected?
I could have sworn somebody didn't Bell say he can't even play Spider-Man.
I think he said he couldn't play Spider-Man either. I could be
that is
wrong.
very interesting then.
PlayStation Network servers restored after. I haven't seen that. I'm pretty sure I heard something like some games they couldn't play some games offline. I have to double check that. But guys, if I do find it, I'll probably post it somewhere for you guys to see. But yeah, some games were definitely down. And because one of the concerns people had was me specifically, like when in situations like that, if that was actually the case, like think about you not really owning your games. Like that's one of the biggest like talking points whenever it comes to stuff like this. You don't have access to things when the servers are down, right?
Even if
Because
they're offline games.
yeah, that sucks. And it's not even a strong case for physical copies anymore. You want to know why? Because
If the server's
nowadays,
down, it doesn't
no,
matter if you have a CD.
not exactly, but nowadays, not even physical copies. You don't really own the games when you buy a physical copy anymore because you still need that DRM to like verify that you own the game to play it.
How does that work? That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is because bro, when you buy your game, you still have to download it to your console when you buy a physical disc. So
Yeah, yeah.
what's the it almost as if it doesn't make any sense you buy a physical disc anymore. Just buy the digital
Only if you're a collector, it makes sense.
only if you're a collector, right? So that's crazy to me to even think about. Um, I don't know, man. I don't like it. Meanwhile, I can boot up. I could buy myself a Sega Dreamcast or any other game from back then, or a PlayStation One game, and just put the disc in and just play the game. I don't have to worry about downloading. I don't have to worry about any of that shit. Everything is on the disc. And you know what's interesting, guys?
What's
Games
that?
get more and more expensive, and you get less and less of the game when you at launch because there's always DLC. There's always a bunch of shit that they want to sell you after the fact. A lot of
Mhm.
these games don't come out when you buy them. The DLC you have to pay for them. You don't get DLC for free. Some companies do for sure, but for the most part, the expansion you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, yeah. And now they're talking about even like pricing games even more, considering the fact that games
What?
are already more expensive.
It's crazy, but I feel like when that happens, I've got a backlog on top of a backlog. I'm gonna be like, I'm not buying no new games. I got
Mhm.
like 200 games to play.
I'm gonna
Right?
be Lara
Y'all,
Croft in
yeah.
Arkham City. Trust me.
I said he's gonna be Laura Croft in Arkham City. I'm done.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's switch things up a little bit. Let's get into the Monster Hunter Wilds of it all. Jay, I know you've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. How's
yeah.
that experience?
Really, really good.
Mhm.
Well, I'm not gonna. It's not all praises. I have, I have my issues,
Right.
but I feel like as a I'm not a core like hardcore Monster Hunter player, so I'm pretty sure other players might have beef with what I'm about to say now,
Hmm.
but I think they still have a lot of work to do.
Right.
The beta is fun. You get to fight two flagship monsters. That's Raydao and Arkvale, I think is called Arkveld.
Hmm.
They're pretty fun. The animations are really cool. The the new monster that they added looks amazing. He has like chains coming out of him.
Hmm.
Um, but the optimization in that game is so bad. It's
Hmm.
so bad, right? I don't my PC is no joke. I have a 4080 with a Ryzen 9, 32 gigs of RAM. Like I manage any game pretty much pretty easily, but this game I was struggling with it until I turned on frame generation, which I think, and I could be wrong here. This is a conspiracy theory, if you may. I think that's what they're trying to sell. They're trying to sell frame generation. They're
Mm.
trying to encourage people to get the new 50 series cards. Um, and that's why the optimization for one of the most anticipated games of the year is so bad. Because people are going to be like, oh, well, the new cards, they specialize in frame generation. So maybe I
Okay.
should upgrade. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only way I could enjoy the game is to turn on the AI frame gen feature.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, but it's also the beta too, so that's also probably the issue. It's
True.
not fully
True.
optimized yet.
True.
There's
So that's
also
what
that.
I'm hoping. That's what I'm
Yeah.
hoping is the case. But overall, though, it's a fun game. It looks amazing. I I think I think it's gonna be up there for game of the year if they
Yeah.
get the optimization right.
It's funny you should say that because currently
Yeah,
sitting at 200,000 concurrent players.
bro.
That
I'm
is
telling you.
insane. It's already
I'm
breaking
telling
records.
you. It's crazy.
And it's funny you guys say that
Mhm.
because I skipped Grand Theft Auto to pick it for my Games of the Year draft.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It might be, bro. I mean, you might get away with this one. This
That's crazy.
I'm
I'm
just I'm fingers crossed though they fix all the bugs and issues. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
so the exact number is in 24 hours it hit 225,964 shit concurrent players, right?
It's really good.
That is crazy, bro. So I'm pretty sure the game's gonna go crazy when it drops. So its all-time peak for 4 months ago, the all-time peak 4 months ago was actually 463,000.
Wow. That's the
The
first beta.
previous one,
And
yeah.
they're rerunning the beta next week again, actually.
Ah,
Wow.
Yeah. For
pretty
another
much.
3 days. Which
Mm.
I love. I love that they're doing that because then, they
It
have
gives people a
more
chance to play the game who's never
chance to
Gives
play
given
them
the
a
it a
chance
game.
to finish the
It
game
gives the
too.
dev it gives the devs chance to see the game live, launched kind of and to like sort out the kinks. A lot of games don't do that.
right.
You don't even get a beta in a lot of these AAA titles. They just drop and then they drop with a crap ton of bugs
Mhm.
and then you have a terrible experience as a gamer.
And I also think
Yeah.
it's the feedback too, right? It's
Yeah.
it's them relying on player feedback in order to
Hmm.
optimize the game. But yeah, man, this is insane. That's just I was never a Monster Hunter fan. I don't know what it is. It's just I've never gotten into Monster Hunter. And I think I have the previous one. Is that Worlds?
World? You
Yeah.
have Monster Hunter World?
Yeah, I
What?
have Monster Hunter World.
Really? Have you
I
played it at all?
I
Like
played it, but it just
it's
didn't.
it's it's not the best game to enter the series in because that
Oh,
game
really?
takes a while for it to pick up. Like for it to
Ah.
start to feel fun. It's like a in the beginning it's like a literally a 2 hour tutorial. That's a or no, probably even like 4 hours of tutorial. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, I have the game. I don't
yeah,
think I played it for that long. I was like, just couldn't get into it.
exactly. It's not the greatest game to pick. It's because the reason why I got into it and I got into Worlds late.
Mhm.
I got into Worlds because of WoWs.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
From the beta he went and started playing Worlds.
Oh,
Yep.
that's crazy.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
But I would give it another chance, Cash. You might end up liking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's switch up some topics again. Iron Galaxy. I don't know if you guys know who Iron Galaxy is. They worked on Killer Instinct. I think they also worked on Third Strike. They co-developed Uncharted, I think Thieves Legacy, and a bunch of other games, but they recently suffered some layoffs. I think they laid off over 66 employees, and they're saying it's for the long-term survivability of the company, which is so this is no surprise. This is coming off of a bunch of other layoffs so far this year. I think this is the second. major layoff we've seen so far. No.
I don't even think this is a games thing anymore. I think this is any type of computer software work, engineering work, coding work, anything like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
is kind of declining, dwindling. A lot of people are going to school for it, and because it's the future, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But and obviously, I think we're still living in the correction of the overhiring of COVID, because
Yeah.
companies were hiring like crazy during the COVID times because people were consuming media like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They thought it was
now
the gold rush.
they thought it was a gold rush, and now we're seeing these things decline. And I think is a trend and a pattern you're gonna see across the landscape.
So you think this is more of a market correction than anything else?
Yeah, this is definitely yeah, and I don't think it's just a games thing. I don't like I haven't seen figures like of big companies outside of games like with doing massive layoffs. But I read an article the other day. It says something like uh 30 something percent of all computer jobs will be gone within the next 5 years. That's a third of computer jobs. Like, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
insane. Due to
Yeah.
what? Did it say cause?
I didn't go into full reads in the article, but I can just tell you off the bat from my assumptions, you have a lot of people getting these degrees, and a lot of these companies don't have. Oh, and AI, of course, AI
Hmm.
is a big one. AI is a big one. You now can develop, you can get the same output of work from a smaller group of employees than you could before.
You're right.
So you guys got to specialize. For everyone who's in school, find a niche, something you can specialize
Go
in. That's
back to trades, bro.
That too, bro. Because I feel like
Yeah.
people don't encourage trades enough. I don't think trades are being encouraged enough, in my personal opinion.
I
definitely.
guarantee you the average electrician makes more than every teacher in America. Just,
You could be right, and plumbers too.
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
the average electrician makes more than every WNBA player, probably.
Jesus Christ, Harley. No comment. This man is trying to get us canceled.
KXI after cancellation. Oh, what is that? We're getting the producers are back. Hold on, they're telling me no. Don't cut the mic. Don't cut my mic. Chill, chill, chill.
All right, so let's hop into the article. This article was this news is actually coming from GameIndustry.biz. Let's check out the article, and this is coming from Vicky Blake. We've actually read some of her stuff already on the podcast. Iron Galaxy has laid off 66 developers. 66 developers. In a statement posted in LinkedIn, the studio said that although it had made sacrifices to keep terms intact, it had run out of room to maneuver amidst this slow recovery. Today, Iron Galaxy is parting ways with some of our developers and support staff. In total, we have reduced our employee base by 66 people. This was a means of last resort for us, the statement said. It's measure no, it's a measure we do not take lightly to enable our long-term survival. The team has said it will still. The team said it is still committed to survive our partners in the creation of games. Okay, serving our partners. My bad. In the creation of games, and will continue to explore new ways to support the industry we love and keep together towards its ongoing recovery. At this moment, our focus is on teammates who have begun a journey towards their next role. We thank them for working with us. I'm not sure exactly what their next games are. Um, the CEO Adam Boyle left Iron Galaxy in August, so this is not the first time. Then they've already done some shedding, and now more is actually happening. Right? That sucks. But like, I feel like I haven't really heard anything recent from Galaxy. That's the other thing. Like, what have they been working on? Like,
I
have
would
they been
really
more?
love a Killer Instinct, a
I
new
would
Killer
love
Instinct game.
another
Yeah.
Killer Instinct game. I know recently they updated Killer Instinct. I want to say last year before prior
Hmm.
to Evo because it was a big thing. I remember Maximilian dude making a big thing about that because I think he was a part of the whole support of that. Um, yeah, I don't think they have anything new that they're working on. They've
In the
supported the
in the article that I
Overwatch.
I
read, I
think
didn't see nothing.
yeah,
Yeah, they
it's just
don't they
like
don't have anything new.
they're just being preemptive. Like,
I guess.
yeah,
I would love to know like what are studios doing when they don't have other projects like in their downtime. Like how are these companies sustained? You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
yeah,
Like if you're not working on anything,
That's
we
why I don't
could.
believe they're not working on anything. I think they're
Yeah,
always
we need.
working on something.
yeah, but it's
Um,
just some of it is might just be um what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Um help me out here, guys. I'm losing my shit.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, bro.
They're under NDA, so they can't speak about the games that they're currently working on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
There
didn't
we
even
go.
know that was the direction you were going with that.
That's what I was trying to figure out. It's just like, so I think that's probably what it is. But I wish them all the best. And I
Yeah,
hope they don't, lose the studio. But I would also, yes, pretty much love a Killer Instinct game. Would love to see a new Killer
me
Instinct game.
too.
All right. But let's switching up. I feel like we're kind of going through these gaming news pretty damn fast, don't you think?
I mean, PSN shut down.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
not. It was kind
yeah.
of a slow week this week. Outside of PSN shutdown, I think there wasn't
We're
much.
talking about
Yeah,
Dragon Age
imagine,
again. Like,
Uh-huh.
Cash. Imagine Killer Instinct, but in Arxis style.
It'd be dope. You know what
Uh,
else? I always wanted a crossover with Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat. Bro,
MK
imagine.
is not going in a good direction though,
No,
so
not currently, no.
that's
But yeah, let's switch things up, guys. So the CEO of EA suggests Dragon Age failed due to lack of shared experiences.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I call bullshit. I'm gonna be honest. I really call bullshit on that. Basically, he's suggesting that the game failed because it wasn't essentially a live service game. Now, I kind of want to read his earnings call. This is coming off of a recent earnings call that they had. Before we get into it, though, Jay, what are your thoughts? And then we can hop into Heartless.
um Heartless, you go first. I'm still forming my thoughts on this
Ideas,
one. Yeah.
Heartless thoughts.
Okay, so when I hear the quote or the phrase, gamers increasingly want shared world features,
Mhm.
it says to me that they're trying to blame, they're trying to
Mhm.
shift blame for why the game did not perform very well,
Mhm.
and they're trying to say that the landscape is shifting.
Yeah. Are there? Yeah, definitely agreed.
And I don't like that,
Mhm.
because I think the game was just bad because it was just bad. Listen, when they release new God of War and there's no multiplayer in that shit, you better believe everyone's gonna be playing it and they're gonna love it.
Mhm. Not only that,
Was
so
Baldur's Gate,
well, there's
was that live? Was that live service?
no, it wasn't, but it is multiplayer. It was multiplayer. I wouldn't necessarily call Baldur's Gate live service, but hear me
There's
out here.
no co-op feature at all in Veilguard, right?
No,
It's just completely
no,
campaign.
because all right. So here's the
Hmm.
history of Veilguard. Before that, it was supposed to be a live service game, but
Hmm.
then because of the backlash of like the I guess the oversaturation of live service games and the backlash from like gaming communities, they
Hmm.
then pulled that back and made the game back into a single player game. And I think that ultimately hurt the game. And I think that's his way of trying to justify, oh, see, we should have just made this game a live service game. Because if we
Yeah.
did that, we probably would have had more people engaged. Because here's the thing. They said the game fell short by 50%, right? It only engaged 1.5 million players, which means if they fell short, they were trying to get 3 million players,
Hmm.
right? But Interestingly enough, they said engaged, which means a lot of the people that played the 1.5 million that played the game probably didn't own the game.
Didn't
They
keep
probably
playing.
there was trial versions because you can get a trial version of the game right now to play. You can
Mhm.
try the game before you buy the game.
Wait,
So
that
that's
counts in the
Right.
player count?
huh?
Trial versions account towards the
Yes,
player count?
because it engaged players. They played the game. No,
And if you play for an hour and said this is dumb, that counts too.
Wow.
it counts. It counts. It all counts. So they still fell short. Like nobody really tried the game, right?
Yeah.
And this is from their financial call. So he,
So Cash, I'm sorry.
yeah,
I know I said I was formulating my thoughts, but because I was trying to grapple with the idea, like what they meant exactly by shared world experiences. Are they talking about if we had a multiplayer element, or um, are they talking about like if we had a battle pass, or I don't
shared
know,
world
like
experiences.
yeah,
My takeaway from that is like if
mhm.
it's live if it's live
My takeaway from
service,
that
you
is
would
they
have a
want
shared
us
world experience.
confused.
No,
No, this is exactly why they say it like that, because they
Mhm.
want you confused as to what they specifically mean.
mm-hmm.
Eh, they just want to shift blame from what really made the game bad, which was probably bad decision making internally
And bad
and
writing.
bad writing, bad decision making to make bad writing, and they say gamers increasingly want shared world features. What the hell does that mean? Are you trying to tell me that they want to play together? They want a MMORPG style like game?
Yeah, that's because that's where my mind went heartless.
Right.
Like, were they trying to? Are they saying it should have been an MMO? Like, you know,
So
um,
one of the statements he made was, and of course I'm paraphrasing here. He said that basically single player games, sorry, once people play them, they never return to single player games. Whereas with
that's
live
not
service
true.
games, they constantly play it.
Mm,
Right.
okay.
I mean, in all fairness, so I used to believe that people play a single player game once and then never play it again. And I used to believe that because that's me, right?
Right.
But that's really not a lot. Dude, there's a lot of people. Everyone's brain works differently, bro. Some people truly get enjoyment out of chasing platinum trophies and they'll sink 500 hours
Bello's
into
one
a.
of them. Shout out to Bello
I'm
Legend.
not.
I'm not
That's
either. I don't think I am either. I have to really enjoy a game for me to
to care
really
about every
take.
trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do this level on the hardest difficulty 15 times to get a shot at an item that'll help me get this trophy? Yeah, no, thank you. I have a life.
Yeah, they do that a lot. But I do enjoy trophy hunting though. Like I like having bragging rights about certain trophies. Certain trophies. But I don't try to get all of them. Call me not a real gamer. I don't really care. But that's just me. Like even with the Nintendo doesn't have trophies. Nintendo games, like the Switch doesn't have trophies, which is something I would actually like for them to put in the Switch 2. I would love to see trophies in Switch 2 and revised trophy for older games like Zelda and all those other games. My personal opinion. But yeah, we can let's I want to see something. I'm trying to find his statement.
Well, I hate to cut you off, but
Hmm.
the thing about trophies, and one thing that I never really understood was like
Hmm.
they don't like I don't feel incentivized to actually get the trophy. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If let's just say that you earned every trophy for a game. You know how on Steam you get trading cards when you purchase a game.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, like you don't get trading cards for completing trophies, I don't believe. But imagine you did get trading cards for completing the trophies, and the trading cards do come. The Steam trading cards come at varying rarities, so you can pull a trading card, and it can have a rarity, a extremely rare rarity, and you can sell it on Steam for money. Like that would be really really cool if every time you completed a platinum for a game,
Hmm.
you got like a pack. You got like a pack of collectibles or trading card, like some kind of digital asset that you could sell on the marketplace for money. That would be really cool. But like, if you don't give me something like that, I'm not gonna go crazy putting in 1,000 hours into a game just to get a platinum trophy. You know?
Right. I don't get it, bro. Man, I don't know. Like here's a question for you guys, right? Because of the lack of success in Dragon Age the Veilguard, right? It seems as if they would double down on live service because it seems as if that's where their direction, and I think they're also totally forgetting about Anthem. That was their first like foray into live service games, and Anthem failed miserably. That was also a Bioware game. That was also a Bioware game, right? I feel like Bioware is kind of on his last legs, and they're banking on Mass Effect being a massive success. Because if not, I think they're either going.
You had a shot there to say that they're banking on Mass Effect to have a mass effect on their company, but you missed that shot.
I know. I wasn't even thinking about it, but that was a good one. That's actually a good one. But now think about it. Do you guys think they would make Mass Effect a live service game?
I
They
don't see
might.
the potential in it. I struggle to see how this could be a live service. Like, what are you going to do to the game that's going to make it live service? And if you were
Customization.
Customization,
okay,
skins.
okay, but hear me out though. Mass
Mhm.
Hmm.
Effect is a game that's known for bringing decision from one game to the next, right? Your decisions. So what's going to happen if I'm in a world and in my world this one character doesn't exist because I let him die, but I'm going to play the game live service with you, and in your world that character exists. How does the game handle this conflict of interest? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's a good question for EA, not me. I'm not the one developing the game, Heartless. They are. But here's the thing: because of his statement, a lot of former BioWare devs are actually responding to what the CEO actually said. So it says, this is David Gator, I want to say. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But my advice to EA, not that they care, you have an IP that a lot of people love deeply. At its height, it sold well enough to make you happy, right? Look at what it did best at the point where it sold the most. So they're talking about Dragon Age Inquisition because that's the highest point of which Dragon Age performed. That's where it sold the most. I don't remember how much it sold exactly, but anyways, following Larian's lead and double down on that, the audience is still there and waiting because they're saying a lot of people are turning away from single player experiences. And I call bullshit on that because if that was the case, we wouldn't have games like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is one of those games that perform very well.
Do you think kids played Baldur's Gate though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, when you think about it, like the big purchasing audience is actually adults though. The bulk of those games, I think,
The original gamers.
yeah, the bulk of that. He then I think he went on and say something else. I know that you said sell the IP. No, no, that's not where he was thinking out loud about something else, and he was like, "Yo, imagine you failing to learn from your mistakes twice." That's essentially what he said. So that's him referencing um what's the other game I just mentioned? Anthem. That was him referencing Anthem in that point. They're not learning from their mistakes. And if you don't, you know what's going to happen? You're going to keep losing money. That's essentially what's going to happen. So I don't know.
Let's hope they take his advice. I can't
it
lie. Like from the clips that I seen, I didn't like what I seen. Sorry, Jay. What were you saying?
No, it's fine. I was gonna say, it's we all know what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just anything you could say to, get people's eyes off you. Because as you said, Cash, there was Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Anthem was a live service game. Anthem failed.
Anthem failed.
Um, yeah. So this point is moved.
Yeah, I think you know what it is, guys. I feel like there's so many people that are in like leadership position that don't know shit about video games.
That's true.
I think that's what it is. they're looking at it solely on a business standpoint. But if you don't understand your product, how can you sell your product?
How are these people getting these jobs?
Usually it's that, and they've probably been there since the inception. Like a lot of them are just climbing ranks. They don't really know shit about it. It's all about just leveling up. It's just stepping
Mm.
up for them.
It's just like
Investing.
Hmm?
where are these ideas entering the companies? Like
Board meetings, bro. There's a bunch of
that's
Yeah,
what
board
I'm
it's
meetings.
a
saying.
it's the same type of. This is a little different, Heartless, but it's the same type of. Like, did you watch the Dragon Ball movie, the
The
live
one with
action?
oh my god, yeah, I watched it
Mhm.
And
with
I'm
Justin
sure
Chatwin.
these people aren't the people that made that movie. When I say made, like came up with what
Ultimately, what
the
the movie
yeah,
became.
what the movie became. These people aren't like lifelong DBZ
No,
Dragon Ball fans that
they
like
just wanted to tap
read
in
the
the market.
manga. They just know, oh, this shit is really popular. Look at these numbers. How
Right.
can we make some money? You know what I
That's
mean? I
it.
feel like,
That's
yeah,
it.
that's all it is.
And
Yeah.
that's what the whole argument. That's why a lot of the industry is trying to push to live service,
Hmm.
because they've seen games like Fortnite. They've seen other games like be successful in this live service space.
Hmm.
And everybody wants that. Everybody wants that cash cow. They want that
Yeah.
live service game, right? But not not noticing like the the past games that have like, bro, the games industry is littered with the bones of dead supposed live service games if you stop and really think about it, bro.
True.
There's a shit ton of Rumbleverse was one of them.
Oh my god. I
By the
actually
way, by the
downloaded
way,
that game.
no, by the way, they thing made it. Um Iron Galaxy made Rumbleverse.
Oh, interesting.
See, there's a
Yeah, I
lot of
remember
like,
that game.
there's so many dead live service games now, bro. So now, not only that, hear me out. A lot of these people, especially when it comes to Dragon, you should be glad that Dragon Age was not a live service game, because now you would have spent money, roughly $60 to $70 on a game that eventually you would not be able to play. Why? Because the game would be taken offline because nobody's playing it. It's not being supported. They officially said they're done supporting the game. They fired all of the writers of this game. I don't know if you guys know this. The entire writing staff of Dragon Age the Veilguard
Gee, damn,
was
what are we gonna
fired.
do without without that really well thought out intellectual
And then they
dialogue?
what they did was move other people onto other projects, including the new Mass Effect project, right? So, bro, I hope. So people are saying they're a little more hopeful now for Mass Effect, but I'm still cautious.
I,
I'm still cautious. Why? Because I don't fully trust EA anymore when it comes to their IP.
and me, I'm cautious, and the reason I'm cautious is because okay, they've been working on Mass Effect, they've been working on Dragon Age, they released Dragon Age. Dragon Age has met with poor reception. Does that mean they're going to steer the ship that they already had going for Mass Effect in a totally new direction to reflect? Uh,
I mean, given the circumstances of what happened to Dragon Age, it's not. It's very
how much
likely
of
that they
Mass
could.
Effect is already developed? Do you think?
I don't think. I think that they just started like really
Oh, okay. Well,
developing.
that eases things. But if they're
Mhm.
deep, if they're deep in development, like you could have already shot yourself in the foot.
Right.
You
Not
know,
only that, I can see them mandating Mass Effect being a live service game, because a lot of these things I feel like it's studio interference sometimes, bro. A lot of it is studio interference, and these guys don't really believe in what they're pushing, and they just have to. These are just people doing their jobs, and ultimately, it always falls on the fucking developers. They don't. EA don't get blamed for this. BioWare gets blamed if the game sucks.
Yeah. This is a very interesting. That's very interesting to think about.
Right? Like the
Yeah.
studio can mandate a bunch of shit, and these people are
Yeah.
just doing their jobs.
Yep.
Now it underperforms, and people get let go because they were only following directions. They were just following orders, bro.
imagine They're like, yo, we need you to write this really bad, really bad part of dialogue right here. And we need you to voice act it for us, actually. And we need you to code the characters to move this way. And then, and those three people are like, this doesn't look like a good idea. And
Right.
the boss is just like, just do what you're told. Do you want a
Yeah.
job? And they're like, yeah, I do want a job. That's why I'm scared to do this. And then they do it anyways. And then they lose their job.
Right.
Either way, there's
Either
no
way,
win. It's a lose-lose for
it's
them.
a lose-lose for them, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. These people have families, bro. Like they gotta take care of, bro. This is insane. It's insane. And I feel like a lot of people tend to forget that. Like studios there's a bunch of shit that they can mandate for their games.
There's
Like
there's an allegory in there somewhere, Cash.
somewhere, somewhere.
Somewhere.
Just I just can't find it. But yeah,
It's always the little guy.
yeah, always. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I really, like I said, I'm still kind of looking forward to Mass Effect because I'm a major. I was about to say massive, but I'm a major Mass Effect fan. Didn't play the last one though, which was what's that? What was the last one, Jay? Mass Effect Andromeda. Never played Andromeda, but
I didn't play.
I got it for $4 though, so I'm more likely to play it now. I was never gonna buy it at that price. Actually, when it first came out, there was a trial, and I never played the trial. That goes to show you how much I was uninterested in playing that game.
Wow.
Well, yeah, guys. That's pretty much it for main topics tonight. We don't even have much for speedrun section except for the God of War. There's rumors that there's a God of War game in development, and one, it might be a prequel, and it's going to be set between God of War 3 and God of War 2018 to kind of
That would be perfect.
yeah, so it's gonna it's like it's basically covering up a plot point that was
Yeah.
not addressed in God of War 2018. Like, how did he leave?
End up in
Yeah.
Norse.
Yeah, so I think that would be
situation.
cool as hell. Another rumor was that it might be set in Egypt. That's something I heard last week. And one of the main antagonists would have been Ra, I think.
Yo, that would be
listen.
Listen. That is immediate game of the year. That is automatic game of the year, bro.
Egypt, and he's fighting the Egyptian
Kratos
pantheon.
like squabbling with Ra and like I can't even remember the gods Horus.
Horus was it? They mentioned Horus too. Horus was also mentioned.
And Anubis and like
Jeez, that would be insane. Like just thinking about like how these characters look and now like it would be nuts. It would be insane.
Creative dream right there. There's so many things you could do with that.
So now imagine that's is this the new like direction we're going with Kratos now? He's just going to different pantheons and just kicking shit out of people.
Fucking up all the pantheons, bro.
All the pantheons, bro. That'd be nuts though. That's something I would definitely look forward to though.
Would it take you out of the immersion though?
Huh?
Would it take you out of the immersion though? Like, what is Kratos doing in Egypt?
I mean, they did it with
I mean, he already crossed over.
He
already, like, if you can come here in Norse mythology, I'm pretty sure he can cross over again somewhere.
I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think the Norse it's close enough aesthetically.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's also a different row. That's how I look at it.
Bro, we're talking about a fictional universe where they can teleport.
Let me hate in peace, Jay. Okay, let me hate in peace.
Like, we could try.
Let me hypothetically hate in peace. Okay,
we could move between dimensions, and bro is talking about. Wouldn't be weird for him to be in
Forget
Egypt. Like,
between dimensions. This man kills gods, bro. You're worried about crossing over into this different dimension, and this man fights Thor. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Imagine him ending up in the Caribbean, bro. Him and
That's what I'm saying.
At
what point are we going too far?
Yeah, no, but like Anansi is actually based on a I think
it's African folklore.
Yeah, it's a what's the name? I think it's either Yoruba or Ibu. Anansi is based on either one of those. I can't remember. I think it's Yoruba. But Anansi is actually a god. Like
Isn't he like a
And
trickster god?
yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. But that
It
would
might be a
definitely,
con. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Heartless, I'm gonna send this to you. I guess you could just read off this. My bad. Doom doom.
The son of Niami, the creator deity, and Nancy, and Asaya, the earth goddess. Yep.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
which one am I
And
reading?
Just go through all of them. It's rumors.
Oh, you want me to? Oh, go through all of them?
You don't have to do all of them. Just
No, no, I know. Just see which ones catch my eye.
yeah. But
Okay, we got.
imagine us, yo. Would you like to work on a Nazi comic book, Jay?
bro, I've had ideas about that before. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
we should. Yo,
Bro,
we should.
it's
Yo,
a con actually. I just googled it. It's
yeah.
not Yoruba. It's a con. Yeah.
We should look into a bunch of like African
Iconic grilled
folklore,
cheese
including
head.
Anansi, and try to see how we can kind of just merge all
Yeah,
of that
bro.
together, bro.
Like Yoruba alone has like. Do you know about the Zemis?
Mm-mm.
There's like it's like your personal god that you keep in your house to protect your house from
Mm-hmm.
your home from like spirits and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
every home has their different zemis, and um it's in I think this is Yoruba. They have different ones. Like they have different names, and like there's the one that's responsible for like carrying. It's like the Grim Reaper, but the African version. Like
Mm-hmm.
seeing that souls make their way to the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of them. I used to be really into the lore, the folklore.
We
But
should.
yeah, I'm down. Yeah,
Yo,
I'm down,
we
bro.
gonna
I'd
work on
love
something.
to
We gonna
dig
work on
that shit
something.
up. Yeah,
Chat, y'all heard that first. We're gonna put the first script on the Patreon.
bro.
The first draft.
Yo, imagine a game.
Yeah,
That'd
be insane, bro.
be tough.
Mm-hmm. All right, Heartless, take it away. We are now in the speedrun section.
Okay, so bear with me here. Do you guys have an interest in talking about Metroid Prime 2 Echoes remastered listing? What do we got here? It says we
Yes,
announce next week in the Nintendo. What are we looking at? Let me pull up the.
I would love for a Metroid Prime remaster, bro.
What? This
Metroid
is
Prime 2 Echoes.
$1,500.
What is $1,500?
This is in another language. This is probably not the best idea on my part. Yeah, it's $1,500. What the hell?
No, that's not. That can't be $1,500,
It's
bro. I see what you mean, but that's not. That's actually not the actual price.
okay. Well, let's stay away from this. So, okay, guys, chat, bear with me. We are going through the Reddit forum, gaming leaks and rumors. This is my first time on here. I know that's a shame, but
Mhm. Metal Gear Solid
we see Metal Gear Solid. Where'd you see that?
top. Metal Gear Solid Delta release August 28th, 2025. That's the leak. That's
I don't think we're seeing the same thing.
we are not
I mean, we probably have it in a different order.
probably.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is actually pretty insane. If that's the I had that on my list as a matter of fact. Metal Gear Delta. It's on my list of video game draft this year. I hope this game gets a full 10 out of 10, bro. Full 10 out of 10. So far, the only person leading right now is Thick Flair with his Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah.
We should have like a every time we load up the pod, we should have like a just show off where each person is in terms of their video game draft. We should work up a document that's like
That would be cool.
like
I
an
could do a
active.
visual, like
Yeah,
a visual for it. Yeah, I have some ideas. Yeah.
that'd be fire. Heartless, anything else?
So 3 days ago, we had Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Con patent includes illustration for the mouse functionality. I don't know if you guys want to talk about this at all. I think I seen this on another post 2 days ago as well. There was some visuals for the patent. I don't know if you guys seen it. This is kind of interesting to me, but this it's not. Oh wow, oh wow. This is the actual patent. I'm looking at the actual patent.
I don't think we could share that on.
I don't think we can, but
I don't
this is
think we
cool
can.
stuff.
Listen, I don't need the Nintendo Ninjas on us, bro. Okay.
Seriously. 3 days ago, Black Ops 6 Zombies may have a DLC, and Black Ops 7 may include Black Ops 6 Zombies maps. Yo, Call of Duty needs to get their games in order and figure out what game they want to champion at a time.
Like they're already talking about the next Call of Duty game, bro. It's insane.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
This
That's
It's
is why I
crazy.
gave
insane.
up, man. Cold War was the last COD I played. I ain't playing
Yeah.
another one.
I would play the Black Ops games because I was a fan of the Black Ops story, but when it comes to like online, I don't really care
Yeah.
anymore. I don't really care anymore. Like online, I've checked out with online. So this is something interesting that I found. New Castlevania AAA game to be announced in 2025. This is
I
insane.
just seen that.
Yeah, that should, bro. Listen to me, Hardest. Have you ever played any of the Castlevanias?
Uh, on a Game Boy, on like a Game Boy Advanced
Oh, so you
20
played
years
like the
ago.
older ones. So
Yeah.
they had Symphony of the Night was one of my favorite ones. There's another one that I can't remember right now. It's the newer version. It played like God of War. I actually played it on stream. Why can't I remember the name of that one? Castlevania. Has anyone watched Castlevania Nocturne?
No.
It's
That's the
did
one
you
on Netflix?
yeah, the first
No, I
one, the
haven't.
first
Haven't watched it.
series was pretty damn good, bro.
It's on my watch list though. I
Yeah.
just haven't
Lord of
gotten to it.
Shadows, Castlevania Lord of Shadows. There's Lord of Shadows 1 and 2. Played Lord of Shadows 1, never played 2. But yeah, I actually enjoyed that game. That Castlevania Lord of Shadows. It played pretty similar to God of War and Dante's Inferno. That's kind of the vibe I got from that game. But yeah, is there anything else, artists, you want to talk about?
Bandai Namco Studios staff silently reduced by over 100 people
Damn.
4 days ago.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of layoffs that happen, bro, that we're just unaware of. We're just unaware of it. You
It
realize
was
that?
a slow burn. It was 117 people between April 2024 and February 2025. It was a slow burn.
Mm. There's something I know I forgot to add something to this notes, bro. So recently they said Rocksteady is moving on to their next game, which is another Batman Arkham game. Remember, the first rumor was it would have been like a remake of Arkham Asylum, but someone else came out and basically shot that rumor down and said that's not their next game, but it's a
Mm-hmm.
game that is going to definitely be a Batman, a mainline Batman Arkham game. So it's them returning to their roots, if you want to call it that, right? One of my biggest thoughts was because that was also the rumor that it would have been Batman Beyond. If that was Batman, if it were Batman Beyond, I would love for Roger Craig Smith to play Bruce Wayne, which is the voice actor that played Batman in Batman Origins. I think he was pretty good, so I think he could take over the role from Kevin Conroy. R.I.P. to the goat. But yeah, that's them. But I've also heard that they have a Wonder Woman game in development that's in turmoil right now. It's seeing a pretty rough patch right now. So they don't know if that game is ever going to get released or it might get canceled.
I
We
can
can
only
talk more about
imagine.
that
You
next
know what?
week.
Let me just keep my comments to myself.
Say again.
Nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing.
Yeah, but I don't know I don't even know what to expect from a Wonder Woman game. Like, what would that look like? What would that look like?
She gets to explain to us why she's.
She's from Themyscira.
No,
No.
DC games need Jesus. That's big facts. That's big facts. That is big facts right now.
Heartless's intrusive
Yo,
thoughts are like
bro.
wrestling with him right now. Bro's fighting demons right now.
Bro, I would love. I don't know. I don't know what they.
I imagine it would be like you know the Avengers game that came out
a
couple of years ago.
The one that got canceled. That is
Miss
now
Marvel.
Yeah.
That I imagine it would play something like that.
Bro, even that didn't go. Like, think about that game. Avengers, it's a Marvel production, bro, and that still got shut down.
Yep.
People are just over live. That's a live service game. That was a live service game, and also given that this is Warner Brothers, bro, I'm pretty sure that they would try to make this some kind of live service game.
Man.
I don't know what it is about them just wanting a live service game, and they'll tack it on to anything. You want to hear something crazy? I don't know if you guys remember Shadow of War.
Yeah, I actually like
Shadow of
that game.
War, they actually tried that with Shadow of War, if you think about it, Jay, with all the freaking loot boxes.
Yeah.
And it took them a while to remove. That hurt the game because the first game was like people love the first game, especially the Nemesis system.
Mm-hmm.
The Nemesis system was fire, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It,
fun
it
fact
it
about the
made
Nemesis
the
system.
gameplay loop really cool.
Yeah, but fun
Yeah.
fact about the Nemesis system.
They,
You can't,
what's
you know
that?
why you haven't seen it in any other game?
Why? They
Because
have
Warner Brothers trademarked it.
bruh. That's so no, actually they all
No,
right,
they
I know
have
you don't know this game, but
well.
Warframe stole that system.
Mm,
They
no,
they had
they might be a
they had another
variation.
name. They had another name for it. Let me see.
Yeah,
Warframe.
but I promise you, Warner Brothers trademarked the Nemesis system, bro. It's not just the name; they trademarked the entire mechanic.
Hmm. Oh my god, I googled Warframe's Nemesis system and they said why the first thing that popped up was a Reddit post that says why Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system worked and why Warframe's didn't. That's funny.
See,
I'm trying to remember what the name is. I know it might be Nemesis. Oh yeah. They call it Kuva Liches.
mm,
I don't know, man.
No,
I
I
don't
I
think
don't
know.
remember that
the
name.
name fucked it up for them.
Right, but
So
they trademarked the entire thing, bro, and
yeah.
so that makes it harder for you to even have that mechanic be developed. Like some people would do like trademarks to their whatever they develop and trademark
Uh-huh.
the name, sure, but the industry is allowed to use it and iterate upon it, right? But
Yeah.
because you have not done anything with it and you're not allowing anybody to do anything with it, guess what? It's
It
just going to
died.
be the same system whenever you try to use it again. And it probably going to feel old. I think it's going to feel old to some degree. It's going to feel dated.
Mm-hmm. I actually really like that system. I can't believe
Yeah, they
they
did.
messed it up. Um
Like going back to what I said, I don't think Warner Brothers values their IPs. They don't. The chat said at least the new Superman movie looks lit. Cross fingers. Listen, there's one specific scene that I saw in that Superman trailer that I'm not with right now. It's the flying. When he's flying and you see his face, it looks so weird. So weird. But let's not even get into that.
Looks like a fish eye lens.
Yeah, it just looks weird. But I'm still kind of hopeful for that Superman because I like James Gunn as a director. I know a lot of people aren't really too fond that he's taking over DC, but I kind of like James Gunn's like style of
Didn't James
directing.
Gunn do Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, he did Guardians of the Galaxy, but
He
people are
did
saying
Marvel
that's
and
usually
DC.
where he thrives, though. It's just like kind of like B tier characters. He thrives with those kind of
B tier
characters, but
character.
when
This
it
is the
comes to
best Marvel movie ever.
like main, yeah, I agree, but it's not the it's not comic accurate. The Guardians are not comic accurate,
I mean,
but they're able to get away with that because it's not like a mainline superhero team. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if you did that with like say a Spider-Man or whatever, people probably wouldn't enjoy it because everybody knows who Spider-Man is.
they have expectations.
They have an expectation, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, bro. I don't know. It sucks to see like DC kind of basically killing off their IPs, bro. They keep throwing shit on their IP, bro, over and over again, bro. It just sucks. It's not even DC. I'd say Warner Brothers. It's a lot of mismanagement when it comes to Warner Brothers. They even do it with their movies, bro. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't want
In
to.
these economic times, you put your money on the
Mhm.
things you really like.
I mean, that's really what's happening. But again, I feel like everybody is just aiming for this live service thing, bro.
Yeah, because they want continual money. It's the same exact thing. It's like, do we want to stream tonight, or do we want to make a YouTube video that people can potentially watch for 10 years?
Mm,
Do you see what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
it's like, yo, you can either give them a fish or teach them to fish and make money forever.
That's a myth, though, because the only one who's guaranteed a plate is the one who owns the lake.
God damn.
That's not mine, by the way. That's
Obviously, that's
from
not
a
yours.
from a
That
famous poem. Yeah,
that shit from a proverb dating back 1,500 years ago.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
actually from a poem. Yeah, the second part to it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But guys, question of the week.
Question of the week.
Mhm. Oh, before we do any of that, I totally forgot. We
Oh, yeah.
have our side quest tonight. Y'all totally
Ooh.
forgot about y'all side quest, huh?
I didn't forget. I
You
was
for- you
confused. You
forgot
said
about
question
the
of the
side
week. I was
quest.
like, are we switching up the format? Are we doing this? Oh,
My bad. My bad. So tonight's side quest is called Guess the Price.
pretty nice.
We did it a couple of weeks ago, and Heartless and Jay failed miserably. So let's see if
What?
they can
No, don't do that. Don't be throwing out lies out there. Chat saw me. I cooked. And
Did
guys
you
just-
know?
Yeah,
Did you
I
know?
cooked.
Plot point is different. We're not talking about plot point here, Jay. We're
Okay.
talking about name the price. Y'all failed.
Oh, name the price. Yeah.
Y'all failed to name the price. I'm sorry. Y'all did.
I didn't know it was that specific though. That's maybe that's why it was wrong.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to rehash a few of those. So you're gonna have some chance to kind of reclaim some of your dignity, I guess. If you want to call it that.
I said dignity.
Yeah, because you guys sucked at it the last time, bro.
Shut up, Cash.
Wait a minute. What? Why is it not coming out? Oh, there we go.
Cash said, what do you say fuck me for?
I'm saying.
All right, so
Here
do
it
we just
goes,
blurt
guys.
out our
Here's the
prices?
price. What's
Hold
the
on,
price?
Can I make this bigger? Hold on.
It's $125.
Cash, how do you close the chat on Restream?
You
Close the
can't.
chat.
You
On
can't.
Restream. There should be an X there.
What?
No.
Oh, I have an X there. So I guess
Oh, because it's yours.
Yeah.
All right, so I just wanted to make the window bigger so I could see the picture.
I'm saying, we just blurt out the prices, right?
I mean, if y'all want to do that shit.
Okay.
What's
well,
that? Genesis? What's
Yeah,
that?
Sega Genesis. I'm saying 125.
At the time, and we're doing contemporary prices.
Yes, we're doing the price of launch. Price at launch.
145.
Oh, no, he played himself. Ain't no way. 125.
Harley said 125.
Yeah, he played himself. There ain't no way. The GameCube was 150. What the fuck?
Bro,
Jay was closest.
Bro, the GameCube was less than this.
That's crazy. Family Com? What's this? No, Atari.
Atari.
Okay.
150.
Jay.
I'm gonna go 180.
Heartless. Jay gets a
Well,
point.
2 up.
2.
Are we going to first to 5?
Ooh, I had one of these, but I
we doing
didn't
first
buy
to
it.
Oh, we're
First to
going. I
five.
think there's 5 of them here.
Okay. This is 125.
125 is Jay. How about you?
The Game Boy was made to be everybody's game.
Mm-hmm.
If he says $89 and he's closer, I'm going to flip out.
But it's also a Nintendo. So
But think about it. It was also their first game. Wait a minute, shut up. It's their first game.
Yeah.
Their first
I'm
console.
gonna go. You said what, Heartless?
125, I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 140.
Heartless one.
Yo, did I not just said if Jay says $89?
Yeah, Heartless said what $89, but you guessed 125. But you're still close though in price.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Reverse 3-0 incoming. Reverse 3-0.
You know what got me? because I was gonna be like, oh, this was made to be everybody's
Right.
console, right?
Mhm.
And I was gonna go cheaper, but then I was like, Nintendo's first console. It's also Nintendo. They're greedy. Like,
Right.
yeah, I fucked myself up there. Yeah.
Though, did you hear about the case of Nintendo? I think I spoke to Heartless about this, but Nintendo actually sued a supermarket
Oh
in
my God.
where was
Oh
it? It's a
boy.
Spanish country.
Either El Salvador or
I think it's El Salvador. They sued
Uh-huh.
a supermarket
It was
because
Venezuela. It was
yeah,
Venezuela.
there's a owner. So the owner's name is Mario J, and he has a supermarket. So he named the supermarket Super Mario's,
What?
and
They won.
Nintendo
They
sued
won,
them.
Yeah,
No,
and
they won. The
the
supermarket
supermarket
won.
won.
I
The
was about to
supermarket won,
say,
bro.
like,
And you
what?
want to know why they lost? Guess why Nintendo lost? Because they don't sell goods and they don't sell grocery
Nintendo
products.
products. Yeah.
But here's the kicker though.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't sell grocery products.
Right.
But here's the kicker though.
Man,
If
get
you
out of
looked
here,
at the
man.
supermarket, if you
Yeah.
looked at the supermarket though,
Yeah.
can we get on the screen?
I'm trying to wait. If you look at the supermarket, Jay, hold on. Wait. Wait. Wait a minute.
Bro.
Wait. I gotta show you this.
The logo looks. Oh, the font.
No.
used-
It's not even about the font.
It's not even about the font. I wish I could say it was about the font. I wish
I
we could
want
say
you to see it before.
I'm not seeing.
Nah, I want you to see it. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. I don't remember where I found it, Heartless.
for our audio
It's in-
listeners. I'm sorry, but we need to
It's in
we need to
Costa
show Jay
Rica.
this.
It's in Costa Rica.
We was all sorts of wrong. We said El Salvador, Venezuela.
It's in Costa Rica.
Yeah, he definitely used the font. I can't find it though. I can't find it.
I'm only seeing like the logo and a picture of the outside. I'm not seeing anything like inside.
Well, the one we saw was with a logo of Mario itself, like
Legit.
Mario.
Super Mario.
Super Mario on the
Oh
front.
wow,
Show
that's
it later.
crazy.
But let's get back to it. Let's get back
Yeah.
to name the price.
Back to the game.
Let's get back to name the price. And y'all continue to suck.
Oh, this era. How much did I pay for this one? I know I bought one.
I'm saying 110, 110.
Jay.
100 flat.
Oh my god, man! I was really hoping he was in.
I got it.
GG's, he got it.
You got it.
$200.
250. What?
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Technically, I was closer, but I don't even feel like I deserve
Yeah.
a point. But
Yes,
yeah.
the N64 was $100, bro, on release.
Wow. And the Game Boy Advance was. What
That's the
was
same, right?
happening back? Yeah, what was happening back then? What?
Nintendo was cheaper.
Yo. Oh
All right.
my god.
I think this is the last one. Remember, it's the same era as the N64, about the same era.
Yeah,
The PlayStation 1.
200. 200.
PlayStation 1.
I don't give a fuck. It's 200.
Jay.
150. That surprised me. That's like current day. What?
Yep.
I'm confusion. What is happening?
I am
I am confusion.
What is happening? That's current day prices,
Yep.
bro. What?
Yep. That was
This-
yep. It's insane, right?
Yeah, I
$300, bro,
also
for a
no. How did
PlayStation
I
1.
have one of these? No way, my mother spent it.
Bro, all right.
This man's thinking about all the crime that was
No, no,
committed to
no,
get
no.
him one
Guess
of
what? Guess
these.
what? No, 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 no. She bought it used because I didn't have a memory card. Remember? Yeah, she bought it used, but still,
That's insane to think about, though, right?
yeah.
I
I'm
can
about to
show
hit up
you
my
a
mom
list.
and say thanks, mom. Like,
I'm gonna show you the. I'm gonna show you all of them, like throughout the generations, like the price of every PlayStation game throughout generation,
no
like
wonder
when
the
at their launch
64
price.
like was running that era, bro.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
because that shit was hella expensive,
Dang. And the only thing this had over the 64 was Gran Turismo at the
bro.
time.
Look at the
Like,
price. Look at the price.
that's crazy. The same as a PS2. That
PS2,
is
same price. Boom,
crazy.
boom, and then they
5 years.
jumped up to 220. 2006, $600,
Bro,
bro.
never, I can't believe I owned one of
And
those. Well,
remember,
PS4 was
you know
cheap.
this
what? You know
this
what? To
is
be
when
fair,
Xbox took over. By the way, PlayStation
yep,
3.
they
This is when
fumbled that
Xbox
year.
took over.
To be fair,
Hmm.
the PS3 was a PC. It was a monster.
Yeah, he was. He was a monster.
You could actually, you could, I don't know if people notice, you could go into the game's firmware and
Mhm.
like install an operating system on
That
it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, my brother and I, we fucked around and put Linux on our PS3. So we had it's if you plug a keyboard in it, it's a PC
There goes his
You're a
warranty.
and
sick
the
fuck.
mouse. Huh? Yeah. We didn't care, bro. It
Bro,
was
that's
bought
Jamaica.
in.
You think
We
anybody
were
give
in
a fuck about
Jamaica, bro.
warranty?
Nobody give a shit about warranty.
Well, it's interesting here though that the PlayStation 3 is $600 and the PlayStation 4 is only $400.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because it was a more powerful machine. But at that point, nobody really gave a fuck.
yeah.
Xbox was the cheaper console and it had more games.
It's true.
That's when Gears of War was at its height. Friggin' Halo. We
And
had Crackdown. We had Mass
all right.
Effect. Because Mass Effect was a lot. It was on Xbox only.
That was the Xbox era.
Yeah.
Then the PS4 after
Hmm.
they really cut back on like the resources and the quality like of the PS3. You could throw that shit through a window on the fourth floor. It's good.
Yeah. Not
Like
only
it
that,
was.
too, I think they were trying to make an all-in-one entertainment system with the
Because
PS3, and they
it
focused less
had a
on
Blu-ray
games that
player.
generation.
Yeah, it
Did
had
it
a
have a web
Blu-ray
browser?
player.
Yeah, I think that was the first one that had the Blu-ray
Mhm.
player. You're right.
Which-
That's when they
Shout
had the
out
Blu-ray player.
to which, by the way, shout out to the Sega Dreamcast, which had a Blu-ray, which had a web browser all the way back in like 1998.
Yeah, and I think
Wow.
with Dreamcast, you didn't even have to worry about memory cards. The game had, I think, he had um s- onboard storage. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I really feel like it did though. I don't think you did. You need a
Another,
memory card for?
I don't remember.
Did you need a memory card?
For what? The Dreamcast?
Dreamcast.
Yes, you did. And I know this is a fact because I played Sonic Adventure 1 from the beginning of the game every day.
You probably had a faulty memory card.
Bruh.
No, you're right though.
And also the PS3,
Mhm.
it had what do you call that? Legacy mode. You could play PS1 disc, PS2 disc on the PS3.
That I didn't know. I thought
Because
that
you could
backwards
make
compatibility was a big
backwards
thing.
compatibility. Nope. You could make your virtual memory card, like your virtual PS2 memory card and your
Mm.
virtual PS1 memory card. I remember that. Yep.
Ah,
And they took that out with the PS4.
yeah. Because they
That's when
said
they
if you
started to
want,
realize.
they said if you wanted, that was kind of like a big thing during that era too. Because it's if you wanted to play um PS1 games, buy a PS1 or some shit. They said they made a very controversial statement around that time,
It's crazy,
and
but
fans
you
didn't
just
like
had
it.
it. You just had it in your
Right.
previous console, you know what I mean? Because I had my like my Yu-Gi-Oh PS1 game, Final Fantasy Tactics, and all that, and I played them on the PS3 with the
Mhm.
CD, with the actual disc.
You know what? You know what I think this is
Mhm.
also, guys. The more we switch to digital,
Mhm.
the less ownership we have of these games. And I want you guys to hear me out here, right? This is what the industry wants
Yeah.
because they want to be able to resell us the shit that we owned a few years prior
Yep.
Right.
and call it like a legacy collection or a classic
Uh-huh.
collection.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're trying to do. That's
If you have
exactly what
if you
they're
have a
trying to do.
console that lasts 15, 20 years and will just keep playing you whatever you want, then they make no money ever.
Exactly, but still, bro, like the fact that that's kind of predatory, I think,
Kind of.
bro, to take away games, right? Not sometimes they don't fully take away the games, but like if you think about it, the more we advance, the less we have access to the past, right? So if you think about like Xbox games, Xbox I think does kind of like a good job of just like maintaining their back catalog of games. So because you can play Xbox One games, 360 games currently right now from your Xbox. PlayStation, they don't really do a good job at that. But I think eventually all of that goes either way
Mhm.
because they then move on to a new service, like a new platform, right? Because I think they recently closed down Xbox Live for the 360. You can't go online with 360 anymore, which makes sense. Like it's an old console. Like how old is the 360? So if they stop supporting that, but they still give you access to those games, all they need to do is check your file to see what games you purchased from that 360 era and then just bring those over to you as like your library of games, which most times I don't think they do. It's just like they're just gonna repolish it, quote unquote, repolish it, and oh, guys, we have Gears of War Ultimate Collection 1, 2, and 3. You want to buy it? You know what I mean? So shit like that.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, damn, if only I remember my Xbox account, I'd have all 3 of those games.
I mean, I still have like Gears of War. Wait a minute.
Oh my god, he's gonna pull out this Gears of War triple deluxe collection.
I do have that. I have that. I even have Medieval, bro.
Bro,
Remember Medieval for
honestly,
PlayStation?
nothing can ever take that nostalgia of Gears of War 1, the original Gears of War 1 releasing. Nothing
It
will
was
take
dope.
that. It was so dope.
Bro, do you remember thing, Jay? Medieval for PlayStation?
What's it called?
Medieval for PlayStation. You remember Medieval?
No. Let me. Which year?
I think that was like it's PlayStation 1, so it's like probably 98, 99.
Oh yeah.
I have that game.
Still? Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember this game.
What other games do I have? I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but I still also have my 360. Still have my 360.
Yeah. I remember you showed you showed us.
Oh, and then
You never got the Red Ring of Death, right?
no, and also
And PS3.
PS3.
Oh, your PS3. Do you have the original one with the silver trim at the front?
No.
Oh, that's the one I had.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, but there's a bunch of games over here that I have, and I'm still collecting 360 games. Like I showed you guys this and this already.
Mhm.
There's this, the Ultimate Collection. All of the Gears of War games are in this one disc, in this
Oh,
one
wow.
case. And I have all the Metal Gears, which I'm looking forward to playing again. So yeah, pretty much. But yeah,
I would not play this game in like today.
Why?
I was like medieval. I was just looking at it.
you guys are such freaking graphic whores, bro.
There's a certain point
So
to me.
that means you
'Cause,
wouldn't
no,
play.
wait.
Mhm.
Because there's some like I guess what do you call it? Looks or styles
Mhm.
that are timeless.
Yeah,
right? like
Pixel fighting games.
top down 8-bit or 16-bit is timeless. They still make modern games today like that. But the early engine 3D games, they
Mhm.
look horrible now, bro. With the JPEG textures
Oh, I get what you mean.
slapped on,
Hold on,
the
hold on.
PNG textures slapped onto everything. They
I
look
actually watched a video about this just the other day.
Yeah.
The old, okay, they're called
Mhm.
CRT TVs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the games that were developed back then, the 3D models, they actually look better on the old CRT TVs.
They did.
Oh well.
They did.
They did, and I see the video comparing the old games on a new modern screen and using an
Mhm.
old CRT TV. Bro, the textures actually look better on the older TVs. They were the way they were making the games worked better with those TVs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because I think they made that with those TVs in mind. It's
Interesting.
not. It's not for new design TVs. You know what I mean?
All right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That means
because
you wouldn't play. Would you play Psycho? You wouldn't play Psychonauts then, huh?
not but they have a newer one, no?
Yeah, but the first one, it's like
The
a
first
great
one,
story, bro.
I could always YouTube a guy.
Bro, that breaks my heart, bro, because I really want you to play Psychonauts.
I want to play, but not that one. I want to play the new one that I saw.
Bro, there was a whole conspiracy when it came to Psychonauts, the Milkman conspiracy. That's something else. Let me see if I can find. You said you saw the gameplay for the first one, right?
Yeah,
And to
yeah,
me,
yeah.
the
I've
first
seen.
one aged pretty well, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest. I think that the first one, it looks pretty similar to the um the second one looks pretty similar to the first one. Of course, it's kind of dated, but that you can tell that the art style is very deliberate when it came to this game. Like the new one looks very similar to this. It's just more updated graphics. You know what I mean? That's like the tutorial. I want you to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is the first one.
This is the first game, yeah. And doesn't it looks pretty similar. I'm gonna play the second one in a second, and you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, it does look like an older game. Yeah.
It looks like an older game, but it doesn't look bad.
No, I didn't say it looked bad.
But trust me, overall, the story in this game is phenomenal, bro. Heartless. I don't know if you'd ever play a game like this, but this might not be your
I was
cup of tea.
watching that. That didn't really pique my interest, to be honest with you.
You would have to watch it from the beginning to kind of see what I mean by Psychonauts. What Psychonauts is, bro. But to me, it's a phenomenal fucking game. Phenomenal game. See if I can find Psychonauts 2 for you guys to see. Doom. I don't want to show any kind of spoilers, but
Don't worry about it, Cash.
you said you're gonna play the game, right?
The newer one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing you.
Oh, okay.
But because I want you to see just like what the new game looks like. It looks pretty similar to me. Like, doesn't it look the same? It's just more updated graphics. The environment looks pretty, you know what I mean? Detailed. It looks way more detailed.
I wouldn't say
Looks
the
leveled
same. I wouldn't say the same. This looks completely different. You
Of
mean
course,
like
it looks better for sure, but you get
yeah,
what I'm saying, though.
the character movement
And the
and
character design is pretty similar to the
I
older one.
guess
It's just
this
this is just way
it's
more
a style,
polished.
but
He's saying
that's
you can still tell it's the same game.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
playing
that's
the
a
same
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, the style's the same, but it's definitely upgraded. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not like they deviated far from their OG style in
No.
terms of in hopes of getting a newer look. No. It's the same game, clearly.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, because they want to keep the style because it's a stylistic choice. But yeah, it's a fun game, guys. Trust me. Heartless, we need to get you over here and like trying out other games as well.
I got a backlog, Cash. No
Your
thanks
backlog
to
is
you.
like freaking 12 games, bro.
Excuse me?
You have a backlog of like 12 games.
12 games?
Get on my level, Heartless.
I can name 12 games right now on my backlog without even looking at it.
Which is
The whole Batman Arkham series.
without
The whole-
naming any fighting games.
Okay, the whole Batman Arkham series,
Okay,
the whole
one, two, and
Tomb Raider.
three. Did you have?
I got,
Did you buy
I got, I
Origins?
got blah, 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 God of War, Cyberpunk, the Star Wars game that I got.
Jedi
Okay,
Survivor. Okay.
okay, Jedi Survivor. Um, then I said Mass Effect. And I said
Yeah, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 because you bought
that's what I'm
the
saying.
Legacy
Exactly.
Collection, I
Mass
think.
Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Hmm.
Hold
So
on, let me not.
he's just dropping like series.
Yeah.
That's what I got Marvel, Spider-Man remastered, and Miles Morales. I gotta finish up. I got all the Halo games. Still gotta finish up. Callisto Protocol. Gotta finish up. Persona 3. Gotta finish
Oh,
up.
you have Persona 3? I didn't know you
Yeah,
got that.
I got Persona. I got Sonic Adventure. I beat Sonic Adventure 1. I gotta beat Sonic Adventure 2. Gotta finish up. What you talking about, bro? I got games on games on games.
But you're still not there yet, Harold. You need more, bro. You need
I
more.
need more. I need more games. I'm never gonna open up. God damn you, bro. God damn you. You're. I hate to say this on a gaming podcast, but you're a piece of shit.
With what? You need to get that. Come on, bro.
Yo, chat. Listen,
Expand your palette. Your
listen,
gaming
chat.
palette.
Every time a game goes on sale, yo, Cash don't care if he knows you're starving. Like he don't care if he knows you're on your last dollar. If a game goes on sale, he will call you and he will be like, "You won't believe this. You could buy Hog. I know you only have $2.84 in your bank account, but if you can find a way to scrap up another $15, you can get Hogwarts Legacy." I'm
For
like, bro,
$17. Yes, that's
listen,
a good sale, bro.
I was
That's
like,
a
yo,
good sale.
go to hell. But I did watch Jay play it last week, and it looked pretty fun. I can't lie.
The
Looks like a
game
good.
is fun, bro. It's a very immersive game. Like you feel like you're in Hogwarts, bro. Like come to think of
It's
it,
really
I'm
good.
gonna play it after this podcast ends. I'm gonna be
Me
honest.
too.
It's a
Yep.
lot of fun.
Said I also wanted to start Final Fantasy Tactics 7 War of the Alliance.
Hmm.
This will be maybe my third replay of War of the Lions. The original I've replayed like 10 times, but
Damn.
I'm having some trouble with the emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It's just that the FPS is terrible, and I'm like trying to fix that.
Okay.
But yeah. So for now, I'm playing Hogwarts.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What house are you in, Cash?
I'm a Hufflepuff, Jay. I'm a
I
Hufflepuff.
am surprised.
I'm a Hufflepuff, bro.
Bro, I would have guessed Slytherin.
Really, bro? Nah,
Yes.
nah.
Your
I did. Yo,
personality is
I went
not
to.
Hufflepuff.
Did you do the online survey? Did you do
Yes,
the
I
online
did.
question?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
nerd, bro. I did the whole thing on
every
my
time
phone.
I do it. Every time I do it, I
You're
get
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Every
Damn.
time. So I'm a Hufflepuff, bro. Through and
I'm a
through.
Ravenclaw, and that's my
Oh,
favorite
Ravenclaw?
house, by the way. Yep, I always get Ravenclaw. Even in the
Hufflepuff
mobile
is.
game, I
You know,
played the
I
mobile
actually
game, which
started.
was really good.
I actually started liking Hufflepuff when I became a Hufflepuff. I was like, yo, this is my house. So I'm gonna take it.
Now
Harvest,
you
have
got
you
a
ever done a
main
test?
squirrel girl in Rivals, bro.
Get out of here. No.
Have I ever
Bro.
been what, Cash?
Have you ever done the questions for Hogwarts, like to find out what house you're in?
Nah. He was telling me about it though. He was
Yeah,
telling me
bro.
Harless
about
is Slytherin. He's Slytherin.
I think he might be Slytherin.
That's
But yo,
crazy.
Hufflepuff. So the thing is
Yo,
with
let's-
Hufflepuff, they're peaceful until you mess with them.
You're also the only. Do you know the differences between the houses?
I
Well,
think
no, the features you get for being in the different houses.
no. I don't remember.
All right, is this a spoiler?
You're talking for the game?
Yeah, because
I don't
you
remember.
have certain,
I don't remember.
Yeah, you get
You know,
like
you get.
specific interactions.
Yeah. You do.
For
I don't.
being
I just don't remember.
certain houses, and there's a Hufflepuff one that nobody else gets to experience, but the others, I think everybody can experience, except the Hufflepuff one. You
Okay.
care to know what it is?
No, I figure it
You
out.
get to visit a very specific place in the game. In the world of
Okay,
Hogwarts.
because I know
How it
if you're
looks,
not if you're not a part of the house, you cannot go to the specific like barracks, I guess if you want to call it that, or
the dorms. We
the
call them dorms.
dorms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go to the
Ravenclaw's the
barracks.
coolest, by the way. We're in the tower, the Raven Tower,
Mhm.
and we get a balcony that you could see the stars.
Meanwhile, I'm in a freaking liquor cellar.
Yeah. But no, you're better than Slytherin's in the dungeon.
I mean, it's Slytherin. That's where they
they're,
belong.
in the, they're in the dungeon.
Yo, so
Um,
you know the story around Harry Potter and Slytherin, right?
yeah,
He's supposed to be in Slytherin,
I know.
and he told the hat he didn't want to be, and the hat didn't put him there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I
crazy,
watched
though.
the series.
Yeah, I watched the series. I have the books.
It's not. It explained his parcel tongue
Mm-hmm.
because he can
Isn't it?
talk to snakes.
I think it's because he's put essentially the one of Voldemort's Horcrux. Spoiler alert,
Yeah, that's a huge spoiler. Cash, why would you do
man,
that?
bro. How long has the story been out? How long was the
There's
movies been
people
out?
still reading that
Too
shit.
bad. Heartless, did you know that? No, never bad. Yeah, too bad.
I didn't know that. No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't think
is.
Heartless. Did you watch
Are
the
you a Harry
series?
Potter fan, Heartless?
I seen the first three as a kid. As a kid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, bro. Bro, trust me. Love Harry
I would
Potter, bro.
say this should me too. I would say this should be your next watch party, but they're long as shit.
They're long as shit. They're like 3 hours.
Yeah, we couldn't survive this.
I have all of them. Like, I actually bought all of them. I want the physical copies, though. I want the physical copies. I have most of the Marvel collection. I have most of the like physical copies of. I can show you all of them right there in the back. I have all of them
Nice.
except for like just a handful. I think I'm down like 3 or 4, but I think I'm gonna get them at some point. Let me see. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for tonight. Like, we started to wing it because, well, we kind of burned through all the gaming news, which is pretty fine, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, today this not today, but this week was pretty light when it came to like game related news. And I searched, bro. I really did search.
I'm telling you, it's that light. We haven't had many big games coming out yet. So
No, it's because it's the beginning of the year. It's really early, so you're not gonna really get much. I think um Monster Hunter is probably gonna be the biggest release for the year so far. The biggest release the year has had, right? Outside of, well, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I guess you could say that's also a big release,
Mhm.
but Monster Hunter is probably gonna be the biggest for
Who got
now.
Monster Hunter?
For now,
That's Heartless, right?
I think Heartless had Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I have my son. Yeah, yeah.
Let me double check the list because we still have them up. I can't find it though. Where did we post it? We posted it on X, right?
It's somewhere.
Somewhere.
We need to have it like
Yeah,
on,
so like readily.
on hand. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See if I can find it. What in the world? It should be in media. If I can find the shit. I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. It should be in media, but I can't find it, guys. Who posted it? Did Gamer Actual post it or did I post it? I think I posted it. I think I posted it.
I don't remember.
I posted it. I found 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 it. So this is currently our list. So far, Thick Flare is freaking leading the pack with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think he's currently at what, like 88, 8.8 or some shit. The next game is gonna be Monster Hunters. I don't know when my games are coming out. Like, to really think about it, I don't have any official dates for any of my games.
That's crazy. I bet half your list don't even drop this year.
Don't
You
be a
lose.
hater.
No,
Don't be a
I
hater.
was born a hater, bro.
I mean, if you're going to talk about it, like a lot of these games on Jay's list isn't announced either, but I'm pretty sure ZA is going to get announced at the
Nintendo
Nintendo.
Direct. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Fatal Fury, we don't have an official date yet either, but yeah,
Um. Yeah, I'll probably have the weakest list on here, but
you think so?
here's
I think Heartless has the weakest list, but let me shut up.
no. Here's the theory behind my list.
Hmm.
These are high risk,
High
high
reward.
risk, high reward games because uh Pokemon usually reviews well,
Hmm.
but it's also like they're trying something new, you know, where
And
they're
it's
going
yeah,
back
it's
to
a
the
ZA.
legends, you know what I mean? It's gonna be on a new console. Like I don't, I don't know. There's like if they don't get the optimization right, and
Hmm.
let's say they drop the game and it runs like dog shit on the Switch 2, which I doubt it, but if it does, that's my score. Like you know what I
Right.
mean? That's my score gone. Split Fiction is gonna do well. I
Yeah,
do
I think
think
so
that's
too.
gonna do well. Fatal Fury, I don't know. I don't,
I think Fatal Fury
fighting
is gonna
games
do
usually
well. I think Fatal Fury is gonna do well.
perfect. That might not even come out.
Might not, because
If
that
it
game
comes
was
out,
announced like 2, 3 years ago. No,
yeah,
it didn't. No, they announced it last year. They
yeah,
showed gameplay for it last year
uh-huh.
during that
And
event, that Xbox event.
Steel Hunters is risky because the genre is saturated, but
Hmm.
it looks like a really good game.
Yeah,
And
Expedition.
they already had a beta test, so no, I feel like that's working in my favor there. But I don't know
Expedition
which
33.
that looks like it could do well unless it it goes down the Veilguard route.
Yeah,
Let's say, which that's looming.
possible.
Yeah, and then I can see what I have there. Hell is Us. I
I know.
just picked that because it was I Google that was a Google, but it was announced for this year, and Bloodlines could do well. It could flop. Vampire games, but
That's a
is
masquerade. It's a vampire masquerade game, right?
yeah the last Masquerade Vampire the Masquerade game did
Hmm.
really well. Let me
You
look
know
it
they
up.
made a live service version for Vampire the Masquerade, right?
Live trip? No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they
Wait,
did.
you're talking? Yeah, no, it's a different game though. They call it Blood Hunt.
Yeah, I know Blood Hunt. But it's still Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, it's in the
It's in the
universe.
universe.
Yeah. But you made it sound like it's the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's Blood Hunt. It's I played it. It's actually okay.
It's okay, but it's just like
It's okay.
it's like fucking Fortnite for vampires, bro.
Exactly Fortnite for Vampire. That's the
It's
best
really
way to
what it
put
is.
it. Yeah, it looked like it had potential too. I just
Hmm.
couldn't get into it. It reminds me too much of what was that one Activision game? No, was it Activision? It wasn't Activision. Ubisoft. With that one Ubisoft BR game that flopped. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Cash. Hold on.
Are you talking about X Defiant?
No.
Ubisoft was a battle royale game. X Defiant was a battle royale game. No, it's not. I'm lying.
Hold on. What was the name?
Ubisoft had a battle royale game.
It might not be Ubisoft. I'm pretty sure I'm getting it, but I think it's Ubisoft.
It was a
Ubisoft.
battle royale.
Dang, it's probably not Ubisoft because nothing came up when I googled. What's the name of that freaking game? It was um like a cityscape. There was a lot of air movement. You had items, and then your standard like guns like sniper rifle, assault rifle, shotgun. Oh, what's the name
Are
of
you
that
talking about
game?
Fahrenheit 99 or some shit?
No.
You know that's another Fortnite knockoff that plays pretty similar to Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I think Fahrenheit 99 or some shit. Fahrenheit 49.
Hyperscape. It was Ubisoft. I know I was
Oh yeah.
tripping, bro. Ubisoft. Yep. Hyperscape. That's why you don't know about it because it flopped.
Oh wow.
I think the game ran. It says less than 2 years after launch, they closed it.
I mean that's a trend for Ubisoft then,
Yeah.
because they did that with
Um,
X Defiant.
Yeah, I really wanted to like this game because this was when I was drifting away from Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to play Fortnite and I hated Fortnite. Even while I was playing it, I was like, this game is trash. Why am I playing this? And then I heard the announcement for Hyperscape and I was like, yes, finally a new BR.
The
I've
name sounds
done,
familiar. The name does sound familiar.
yeah, it wasn't memorable. Let's say that.
Yeah.
But it had potential though. I think they gave up on it too easy.
All right.
Mhm.
But yeah, guys. Before we do anything else, Heartless, do you have something you need to let the people know about?
Yes, as always, I am the greatest. Thank you. Listen, much love to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Cash. Shout out to the chat. Everyone that came through. You guys are incredible as always. Don't forget. Don't forget. Big
Forget
things
what?
coming. You guys are gonna be seeing the roadmap coming up soon, and definitely check us out over at the Patreon. Little support goes a long way, and we'll be bringing you guys some more content coming soon. Get ready. This week was the first week we had the KXI network um, live with Gamer Actual, and that's exciting. And just wait. That growth is coming, guys.
Mm-hmm. What do the people get on the Patreon, Heartless?
What did the people get on the Patreon? Well, we do have more content coming, like behind the scenes stuff, more shows. There might be a Gamer Actual after show where we sit and chat with the guests about how we feel things are going and stuff like that. KXI After Dark, where it's just kind of like a show where we talk about things that may or may not be appropriate to talk about on a video game podcast. Uh, Loyalty, rewards, merch packages, merch drops, stuff like that. All stuff you can expect to be seeing going on Patreon. Uh, yeah, pretty much behind the scenes, the content, early access to episodes, and even maybe even the chance to shape the direction of where the show goes.
Yeah, so one of the things we also want to feature on the Patreon for people who sign up for the Patreon, they get a shout out at the end of every podcast. I think so far we're sitting at like 5 people. I think we should start rolling out shout outs next week.
We definitely
At this
should,
point.
but on
Yeah.
top of rolling out the shout outs, there's a free tier on the Patreon. So, like,
Yes.
it's not about the money, guys. Although support goes a long way, it's not about the money. There's a free tier. If you guys just help us get those numbers up, that means the world to us. Cash, can we drop the link tree? If you can follow us on
If you put exclamation Patreon, it should come up.
Patreon, no, no,
Mhm.
we need the link tree. So,
Team.
oh, team. If you guys click the link tree and give, there's 7 people on there. Check out our socials, our individual socials, and give us follows. It goes a long way. Much love to
Sure.
everybody.
But yeah, guys. Okay, and that's it for tonight's episode of Gamer Actual. If you guys enjoyed the episode, be sure to head on over to our specific or your specific podcast platforms and choice and give us a 5 stars. It really helps us out. And with all that said, it's been a dope night, guys. By the way, yes, go make sure you guys are following us on all our social medias as well. Links are in the description. And that's it for tonight's episode 47 of Gamer Actuals. We bid you good night, actual gamers. Peace out. Take care. Good night. All
Peace.
right. Who the hell are we rating that to?
Um, let's see. Is Foot Slap live?
I don't know.
I rated them last night, and then we played some rivals. Taj is live.
Taj is live.
Yeah,
Let me see.
him and Foot Slaps live. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can. That was pretty dope though.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of, I felt like it was like a slow night with interesting news. Like we had already talked about Dragon Age.
Mm-hmm.
The PSN shutdown was like,
Yeah, it's meh. It's pretty meh. The PSN stuff was pretty meh. Um,
I think next week's gonna be exciting though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we'd have more stuff to talk about in terms of Monster Hunter, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, let's raid Foot Slap. All right, we'll catch you guys later, chat. Have a good night. Peace out.
Okay, time for me to use the bathroom. Oh, we still live?
Yes, we are.
Okay, that's crazy. Much love to